Alright, we're in the Ruby Sanctum. This is the last raid of Wrath of Lich King. Some people just forgot about it after Icecrown Citadel. They're like, what's Ruby Sanctum? Well, it's in the Dragon Shrine in the middle of Dragon Blight, and it's like the red dragon place. And there's like one big boss in here. Like, there's some mini bosses and then a big boss, Halion. And this boss is rather challenging to solo, not for any like normal reason, but because it's incredibly buggy in Miss Pandaria. And I've been able to figure out how to navigate around the different bugs that exist and be able to successfully kill and loot the boss. I did it on the monk and on the rogue already, so we'll try to do it here on the paladin and then on the death knight, which shouldn't take too long. Hang on, I'm having trouble killing this thing for some reason. Am I, maybe it's because I didn't, consume up? Alright, I'm gonna hit, this thing. Alright, we're taking too much damage, so I just went Seal of Insight. We'll do less damage, but we'll be okay. Ooh, I could be using Word of Glory on myself. This is not quite going as I expected. Okay, we're dead. I'm gonna restart the... Oh, it's still in 25, man. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, Elphilip. Yep, that would, raid difficulty 25 player. Yeah, let's go back to 10 player. Classic Simonized mistake. Yeah, I was not expecting that to be that difficult. I was expecting to walk into it and, you know, destroy it, like I did all these other times. Yeah, that classic Simonized mistake. Set it to 10 man. Right, we could do it on 10 man. Maybe you could do it on 25 man, but you need a lot of damage output to overcome Halion. I don't know if you could do it on 25 man or not. Okay. Now this thing is going to have way less health and everything's going to go totally fine and be totally okay. Right, little bit of a hiccup there. Like I said, we'll do Paladin, then we'll do Death Knight. Just show how to get the boss on both of them. And the YouTube video will be timestamped for the boss pull for, you know, each of the characters. So if you want to skip ahead to that, you can if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah, look, this is this is way different. Anyway, this character is sitting at 502 item level. Oh, we're still on the Insight. Yeah, we could switch off of Insight. Right, 502 item level. We do have 4-piece of the White Tiger set. But 2 of them are Celestial, so they're not, like, super good pieces. Hey, hold on. Let me lock in on actually defeating this boss real quick, so we don't have another embarrassing mistake. There we go. You only have to kill one of them. When he splits, you just stay targeting the same one. Right. So we have to clear these 3 mini-bosses before we can fight the main boss. Plated Locust Bracers. We got the Shinka, Execution of Dominion. Pretty cool axe. White Tiger Gauntlets. Dark Mist Vortex, Relic of Zuen. And for glyphs, we've only got 2 active right now. And talents, we're looking like that. And that's what we're going to use for this, and it should be fine. I think I will just switch back to Seal of Insight, just making it easy. This boss especially can do a lot of damage, because it has an enrage effect. So being a little bit more defensive, a little more protective on this one is probably a good idea. So here, even without hitting our heals, we're pretty much going up in health. Nice, it didn't even do an air phase. Sweet. Now we go over here for General Zarithrian. Could skip that. Don't need to hit them. So these guys, not too hard. You do have to do some very particular things to defeat Halion. Otherwise, it just like despawns, or you can't kill it, or whatever else. Which I will explain when we get there. Beard. Get this selfless healer heal right away. There we go. Hammer. Good. Okay, let me double check my buffs. Strength Flask, Strength Food, Might, Fortitude, King's Drum. That all seems good. We got our Potion of Mogu Power available. Let's hit a heal. Heal. Food. Out of mana. Okay, so the plan with this guy is we pull him topside and we fight him down to about 75% health. He's going to spawn a Twilight portal, and then we jump in the portal as fast as possible. If you're too slow jumping into the portal, it will despawn. And when he spawns the portal, the boss himself despawns also, so then the fight just resets if you don't jump in the portal fast enough. So you jump in the portal, now you're in the Twilight Realm. There's no boss down there either. You have to wait like 30 seconds for the boss to spawn in the Twilight Realm. Once it does, fight him. You're not really trying to do an insane amount of damage right away. You're trying to get him down to 50% health, and then burst a bunch of damage. And then you burst, and while you're doing that, you drag him over to one of the portals that will spawn that take you back to out of the Twilight Realm. You get him down to like single-digit percentage, like between 1 and 5%. Then you click one of the portals, go back to the top side, engage the boss top side very quickly, and hit him a little bit, and then he will die, even though he shows like 95% health, and be lootable. If you kill the boss down in the Twilight Realm here, it will not be lootable, okay? So that's an issue. And we'll stay on our Seal of Insight right until we get to about 50%, because, again, we're not trying to rush it right here. And we save all of our damage cooldowns until that 50% time. That's when we really need to burst and do as much damage as we possibly can. But right now, it's just kind of chill. So these orbs, they do this thing. It does a fair amount of damage, so you do want to avoid it. A lot of these mechanics, you know, you just don't have to pay attention to because they're, you know, level 80 mechanics and you're level 90 now. %. We're going to switch over to the other seal, press all the cooldowns, press a Potion of Mogu Power as well. Pretty soon here. Let's switch the seal. There we go. We're blasting. Wait, that portal despawned. Alright, we're not low enough yet. We actually didn't get him nearly as low as I wanted. He's at 30% corporeality, so we can keep going. 20%. I mean, by the time he hits 10%, it's basically GG. We are going to go at no matter what percent he is when corporeality goes down that low. Yeah, okay. Let's bail. See if we can make it work here. There, we did get it. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to work because we didn't get him as low as I do on the other characters in the Twilight Realm. But there you go. Halion, 10-man normal. We got Abductions cover and Gloaming Shark, Gloaming Sark, whatever that is. 213 gold. Not bad. And it does let us leave. Okay. When I killed it on the rogue, it wouldn't let us leave. This, like, brown ring had, like, an invisible wall and wouldn't let us out of the encounter area. Okay, good, great. We did it on the Paladin. Let's go do it on the Death Knight now. Same thing, but again. And just showing that it can be done on all the different characters, you know? And I'll remember to turn it on to 10-man mode on the Death Knight. Instead of zoning in on 25-man mode and it not having a good time. Log out. Death Knight. What kind of game-breaking bug do we expect with Nax release in 1 hour 30 minutes? 1 hour 10 minutes, actually? It's a good one. What if they launch Naxxramas and teleport to Sapphiron is available right when you zone in? It launches as Wrathnax, level 80. Let's see. What did we have before? I mean, in Season of Discovery, they launched a raid and you killed bosses, got saved to the raid ID, and they didn't drop any loot whatsoever. Yeah, you kill Patchwork, the gate to Grobulus just doesn't open. Unlucky. That could happen. Gothic Gate stays closed forever. Only people that know how to jump through the gate can progress to 4 Horsemen. Season of Discovery ZG launch. It was a dungeon with no lockout. I remember that. I remember. SOD AQ40 launched with classic levels. I don't remember the power level of the enemies, but I do remember that they weren't dropping any loot and you were still getting saved to the instance. Have there been problems with the anniversary raid launches? Or have those largely been okay? Oh, we're changing this track. Let's see. I'm Frost. Need to be Frost Presence, and I want to equip my Frost weapons. Okay. This character feels way stronger. Got it. 84 gold. Let's go.
I could not have held out for much longer. A terrible thing has happened here.
He looks kind of goofy on this horse.
You must suffer for this intrusion. The Sanctum was well fortified, but we were not prepared for the nature of this attack. The Black Dragon materialized from thin air and set upon us before we could run. We did not stand a chance. As we prayed in our courage, I managed to retreat and borrow the engines. They slaughtered us with cold visions. But the truth of the mass just continues.
All right. Anti-magic shell. GG.
There are greater powers at work. In the initial assault, I caught a glimpse of their true leader, a fearsome, full-grown Twilight Dragon.
It's dead.
I know not the extent of their plans, heroes, but I know this.
Last time I did Halion on this character was the first time I killed the boss, but I didn't kill it the right way. I killed it in the Twilight Realm, and then the boss corpse wasn't lootable. It was so weird. Because then, like, the game prompted me, do you want to get saved to this 404 instance ID? As if I had just zoned in right after I killed the boss. And I was like, well, that's weird. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing. Sometimes that happens in other raids too, where it just, like, erroneously prompts you for getting saved. But then what was really weird about it was I looked at my raid, like, save information on my character, and it showed me as only being 3 out of 4 in Ruby Sanctum, like the 3 mini-bosses. I wasn't saved to Halion, but the instance I was in had Halion dead. It was crazy. It's like, this is so stupid. He's dead. 75 gold. Let's go. Halion time. This guy, I think, has the best burst damage of all the characters I have. Just by way of casting Army of the Dead. This is a 10-minute cooldown, but, like, my other characters weren't even able to kill the boss in the Twilight Realm, even if they wanted to. They couldn't beat the DPS check. This character just, you know, kind of just Giga Chats the whole thing. Have you tried on Heroic? I have not tried it on Heroic. Come on. Where are you, boss? Oh, whoops. I wasn't supposed to do the Pillar of Frost there. I'm just used to pressing it whenever, like, you start combat. It's like, oh, Pillar of Frost available? Okay, press it. Go, go, go. Press Pillar of Frost. Oh, well. Should be fine anyways. It might just be available by the time we get the boss to 50%. Because it's such a short cooldown. %. Yep. Okay, it's available again. Totally in the clear here. Okay. Want to hit just a little bit, and then we're gonna Army of the Dead. Summon Ghoul. Super Blast time. Okay, we're on the portal. Still fully healed. Want to get the boss a bit lower. As soon as it's in corporeality, it's 10%. Okay, we actually didn't do very well on that burst phase. Got it anyways. Pretty good. Okay, what do we got? Another Gloaming Sark and a Misbegotten Cloth Belt claim. Okay, pretty good. And it lets us walk out of the circle. Okay. There we go. Paladin, Death Knight. We did Rogue and Monk earlier. Let's bounce.